Hello everybody, this is the Goofsome Fox coming at you with a new testing video here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Heavy Gundam in Grid 0. This is the newest banner suit, and yeah, we'll jump right into it here. So the Heavy Gundam in Grid 0 is a 600 cost raid, and yeah, pretty surprising to see there for a Heavy Gundam variant. You do have ground and space compatibility with this unit. For your mobile suit HP, you do have 19,000, and for all your resistances, you have 22 resistances for everything. You have 40 range strength and 20 melee strength, 130 movement speed, 215 top speed, 70 thruster gauge, and 78 turning speed. For your part slots, you got 14 close, 16 mid, and 14 long range slots. And for some of your other stats here, you do have a melee priority of 3, like most raids, so you're going to be able to clash with anything else that has that same melee priority. You have space compatibility, and this suit is a 3-star. So yeah, very interesting stats to see here. Let's jump to the weapons, because we also have a full set of weapons here, so really a lot to cover. You have the IO Frame Launcher GT, that's going to be the Gatling gun. That is 150 power, 100 ammo, and 275 range. You have the IO MS Beam Saber, that is 2,400 power, with a cooldown of 2.5 seconds. So yeah, pretty standard there for most Beam Sabers. You have the 60mm Vulcan ×2, that is 110 power, 30 ammo, and 150 range, and yeah, that's your head-mounted Vulcans. You have the IO Frame Launcher, the Missile Pod, and these are going to be incendiary missiles. So that's going to be 200 power with 8 ammo and 300 range, and then they do 500 ticks of damage for the duration of the burning effect. You have the Shoulder Beam Cannon. This is 1,250 power with 35% heat rate and 400 range, and you can focus this weapon. You have the IO MS Beam Rifle, that is 1,800 power, 85% heat rate, and 300 range. And yep, you got a sub-weapon beam rifle here. You have the Funnels ×3 Discharge, that's going to be 500 power, 100% heat rate, and 200 range. And these funnels are pretty interesting. It's something I am going to cover once we get to the testing here. And then finally, you have the Heavy Gundam IO Shield. This is considered a large shield and has 5,000 HP. So yeah, nice extra defensive option here. And for our skills, we have Assault Booster level 2, High Performance Balancer, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Maneuver Armor level 2, Force Injector level 2, Melee Combo Controller. So you do only have 2 swings with this, so if you're used to playing raids, yeah, that's something. You're not going to have 3 swings with this suit here. You have Shield Tackle, you have Shield Break Stance Mastery, so when your shield gets destroyed, you will not get stunned. You have Leg Shock Absorber level 3, Flight Control Program level 2, you have Emergency Evasion System, so you do have a dodge roll with this suit. You have Anti-Blast Stabilizer, Full Power Tackle, so when opponents are hit, or when opponents are at 30% HP, and you hit them with a tackle, they will get heavy staggered instead of just a normal stun. And then you have the Biosensor Ability Boost. This activates at 30% HP, and it boosts your mobility and attack, and also delays the time it takes to be locked on by Saikuma weapon, and reduces, I think it also is supposed to reduce the time it takes to lock on. I might be thinking of the Psycho Frame for the new Gundam there. I think this one might only just reduce the lock on for your suit. But yeah, we will... Actually, reduces the occurrence of stagger caused by cumulative melee damage. So yeah, it looks like this biosensor might have its own little bit of gimmicks here. And then finally, just going to have the mobile suit explanation up. And yeah, without further ado, we'll take it to port base and see what we are working with. And here we are on port base here with the Heavy Gundam IO here. So we're going to boost over here to the Dejay and the Palace Athene. And we're going to start off with the Gatling gun here. So as you can see, you can do some alright damage, and you can get a stun in around 25 shots. Looks like it might take a lot more for the Palace, though. As you can see, you are going to be doing a bit more damage with the Gatling because of type advantage. You do have the Beam Saber here, and for most of your melee pattern, you do have like the pretty standard pattern here, except for the downswing here, which you do have a unique looking downswing. So, yeah, it looks like it's almost like a sweeping motion is the best way I kind of think about it. And yep, see, do a bit of damage there, try the side swings. And then if you go in for the downswing, and yeah, a little over 3,000 to a DJ, not too bad there. And almost 6,000 against the Palace. So yeah, pretty good melee there for a suit that only has 20 melee strength. So yeah, pretty nice option there. For the head Vulcans, you have some really good accumulation here if you get most of the rounds off. Though it looks like you can only use it for one accumulation stun, but you probably pair it with some of your other weapons as well. We have the Incendiary Missiles. That's going to cause 180 damage here, and you can see those 500 ticks. And you can kind of use those to get a accumulation as well. For the Beam Cannon, you can fire it uncharged to get 2 rounds, and that will again get an accumulation stun. So you do have a lot of stuns with the suit, and you can also charge the Beam Rifle, which you can also do while moving, which is a very nice touch there. And yep, as you can see, do a charge. I'll try to do a charge here against the Palace. And yeah, almost 4,000 damage, so not too bad on the damage there. I'll try the Incendiaries as well. So 250 on hit, and again, those 500 ticks of damage. We have the Beam Rifle here. This is an instant stun Beam Rifle. And pretty much, you fire it twice in a row. It will stun, unfortunately, but it is a good instant stun weapon to have. Now we have the funnels, and what's interesting about these is that it looks like they kind of look like the Kshatriya funnels, but they fire from the left side of wherever you're aiming. So that is going to be something to keep in mind. They don't like come in front of you or anything, they go to the side. I don't know if the Kshatriya funnels have that same movement, but yeah, it was definitely something interesting that I noticed while trying this suit out. And yeah, that's everything there for the weapons. I'll see here if we can get this DJ here to at least 30% to show off the tackle skill. And yeah, Gatling, again, it's good for stun, but not really going to be able to do that much damage. Oh, nope, looks like I might not have been quite enough yet. Try to go with the Vulcans. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, or actually, is it when the suit's at 30? I'm still trying to figure out this skill. So we'll go to 30, and I'll put on the biosensor here. And now we'll go for... Oh, well, that just destroyed the suit. Okay. So now we'll try it against the Palace. And... there we go. So now it does it with, when you're at 30%. So yeah, I thought it was when enemy suits were at 30. So nope, I guess it is for this suit here. And that is a really nice option to have because it can set you up for a melee. And again, you are going to have increased attack and defense when you are in this mode. And also show the tackle animation while I'm here as well. And yeah, you do have the Beam Saber slashing there. And yeah, you can follow that up with a pretty quick combo. So go here, you can do a neutral, and just go straight into a downswing. And yeah, they'll score you some pretty decent damage. Also, the downswing is really good at hitting a lot of things, because 600 does have some pretty good-sized suits. So yeah, that's going to be a really useful thing to have there. And you can do a pretty easy combo here. I believe you should also be able to land the downswing twice. You have to be quick about it. We'll try it against the Plant here, but I'm pretty sure it is actually possible. So if we go for a downswing here, and then we quickly follow up with another. And as you can see, a little over 5,000 damage. So yeah, the downswing is quick enough to where you can actually do a follow-up, which is very interesting because I feel like for most suits that tend to have a downswing like this, that really never tends to be the case. It'll usually just be like you might be able to get one hit off, and at that point, it does less damage than if you just did a, like a neutral. So that is certainly something that I found interesting there. I want to see if the funnels... looks like the funnels might have a faster speed. They might be the same. I think I might just be seeing that wrong. But yep, funnels are good for hitting multiple targets, and they also have a good accumulation as well. And over 6,000, almost 6,000 melee against the palace there if you get the downswing off. So yeah, definitely some noticeable damage here. And yeah, that's really most of, I should say, dodge roll. I think that's really most of what I can say here for the Heavy Gundam IO. Just do the entering animation, and probably the same one. It's probably the same one that the regular Heavy Gundam has. So really nothing too special to say about that there. But I mean, as for the suit itself, I mean, it does have a pretty neat kit. The only thing though about it is that it is a 600 raid, and if you're familiar with 600 recently, we do have the Ovan that has been running around, and there's also the Atlas as well that the suit has to worry about. So I'm not really too sure from like the couple matches I played how well the suit is going to hold up in the long run. Conceptually though, it does feel like it's really nice for what they're trying to do. I believe it's going to be more like something that's used to help teammates get stuns. But again, other than that, yeah, I'm not really too certain how long this thing is going to last, especially at a cost like 600, where things can shift kind of rapidly depending on what releases. So yeah, that's something that I'll have to really, you know, keep looking into when I am able to get the chance. But for now, that's going to be the end of this testing video here. Comment down below what you think about the Heavy Gundam IO. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.